Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. I'm just popping on to show you a little something you can do with these white doilies for the hashtag Paper Terrorist DTJJ. It is hosted by Jessica at Paper Terrace. It is March 1st through March 25th, and I will link Jessica's information video below so you can check it out. What I'm using is the 10.5 inch, which is the next to the largest. And then I'm using the file folders, both items purchased at the Dollar Tree. And I went ahead and toffee dyed tea and coffee mixed. That's what I came up with. Pretty awesome. And I also did a piece of the file folder. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with folding this. Let's see, that is the outside. Okay. So I'm just going to fold it in half, and we're going to make tuck spots. Then fold it in half again. Don't have to be too precise. Then we're going to open it back up and fold it the opposite directions. So we'll have folds both ways. Okay. So now that we've folded it both ways, make sure you have nice, good creases. I'm going to fold it back up, and you can cut this, but I like to tear things, so I'm just going to tear this part off. We will use it, so keep it intact. Just going to set that aside. Then we're going to open it up, just like that, and we're going to push these to the middle, just like that. So let me do it again. You have all of your 4 creases here. So just take a hold of any sides. It doesn't grab an edge of the 2 outer ones. Just pull them to the inside. And we're just going to fold it flat like that. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. I'll just pull that one over. You can just work with it until you get it like that. But see, there you have 2 tuck spots, just like that. And I like this darker side, so that's the part I want to be toward the outside. There we go. There's our tuck spot right there. And this is going to be the outside, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp on it. Let me get my fancy stamping platform out here. And I think I'm just going to do the old script that I have, and I'm going to do it in black. There we go. That is great. So I'm going to ink up these edges just a bit. And I will show you an example of doing it in brown ink also. But I just thought you could see it better if I did it in the black. Because this piece is going to be glued down. So there's no need to do anything to it. But there's your 2 tuck spots. Awesome. So we'll take the file folder, and we are going to glue this to the file folder like that. And we are going to glue this behind it, just like that. You'll have 2 tuck spots here, 1, 2, and then you will have, when we cut this off here, you glue it on as a corner pocket, or you can glue it on as a fan, and you will have that tuck spot also. It'll make more sense when I get going here. But you just want to kind of mark a little bit. Where this is going to be. It doesn't have to be dark or anything. Just barely mark it so you will know where to glue this at. Because this will be here. You just want this barely above it. You don't want it to be huge. So, just switch this to darker. I like this dark spot here. So I'm going to pull it in. Move this out of the way. See where I'm going here? Just so you have some lace poking above. You don't want to make this any wider than what your journal is going to be. So let's see about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to pull it down just a little bit farther. There we go. That's where I want that to be. Just going to tear this off. We'll cut it off more. We'll cut it off straighter in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of stamping here, just in case it, just to add a little bit of background there. There. May not even be visible, but just so it has a little bit of color back there. Okay, now let's go ahead and cut this just a little bit above. Just keep in mind you want it to be so it will fit in your journal. Let's see what size this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my journal is going to be 5.5 by 8.5, so that will be just fine. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up these edges here just a little bit so that you can tell that there's a pocket behind it. You totally do not have to ink. You do not have to toffee dye it. You can just leave them the colors that they are. I want this to be here. This just to be poking above. Just like that. That'd be really cute. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Just a little. You don't need a lot to hold on this little doily. Getting crazy here. A little bit on this edge. There we go. And we will cut that off in a minute. So now we can just pop this down on that. So let's just put a little bit of glue on here. It doesn't take a whole lot of glue for this doily material to stay. Just line it up. There we go. Just press it down for just a moment. These are the roses that I bought, and I did toffee dye them. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of these right here just to look pretty. And I have my Dollar Tree stapler. Just happen to have one. Hi, Cobwebs. How are you? Okay. Oh, did you go talk to your sister? Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me. Just a little bit of interest there. Maybe we only need 3. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Just 3 or more. Yeah, since it is petals, flower petals, actually rose petals, don't want it to look perfect. Okay, and if you want it to hang over the page a little, you can hang it over like that. Or you can have it all nice, neat, and tucked in, however you want to do it. So, next what I'm going to do is just take my stapler and just staple way down to the end. There. Awesome. So pretty. Okay, and I have my little stamp, my little typewriter stamp, my Dollar Tree stamp, and I stamped it on some leftover this toffee dyed folder. And then I just cut it out circle punch, and then I did my little scallop punch around it, glued it on the back, black piece on the back, just so you could see it a little bit. So let's get this out, just because I want it to stay. And that is fabric. Let's just put some Fabri-Tac on here. Don't need a whole lot. And you can make it so your typewriter is going to be this way, or just put it on the corner, and I actually have it upside down. There we go. I think I'm going to put my typewriter to go this direction. Just hold it on there for a moment. And you can add all kinds of things onto it to match your theme. If you have some cutouts, you could glue on it there. You could do 2 rows of the lace doily. And you could also, if you wanted to, not staple it and just have that as a hidden journal spot. But I'm going to do a tuck spot on this one. There, that is really cute. That right there looks really blank, so I think I am going to cut around these. Just for some added interest here. Just kind of make it a scalloped edge. How about that? There, I like that. That looks really cute. Hadn't thought of that until just that moment, and let's just ink it up. Give it a little bit of definition there. Not looking for perfection at all. I'm not a perfectionist. There, that is really cute. See, you have a tuck spot here, a tuck spot here, and this is going to be a tuck spot also. Let me grab a journal that I'm working on. It's not my Dollar Tree one, it's just one of the Goth journals I'm working on. Put some of these things away so we can see what we're doing here. There we go. Now, oops, there's my journal cover. So I could just, and again, this is not the one that I'm using. This is just one I'm making a line of Gothic journals. But see, right there, this one kind of blends in. But you have a tuck spot here, and then this is a pocket. So that is something that you can do with the 10.5-inch white paper doilies and the manila file folders. And these also came from the Dollar Tree. And this is a Dollar Tree stamp. So yeah, it's Turned out really cute. Maybe you can see it better. Yeah, let's just do it on the cover just so you can see what it looks like better. That's really cute. Yeah, I think that turned out nicely. Let me get the other one that I made. And I did put some scraps of black lace on there. But you can do it however you want to. I used the pocket watch there. I did the typewriters here, but there's a tuck spot and a tuck spot, and then this right here will be a pocket. So just something that you can do with those doilies. Just make pockets and tuck spots. And this is for the hashtag Paper Terrace DTJJ, which is Paper Terrace Dollar Tree Junk Journal, where we're buying the supplies from Dollar Tree with a $20 budget. And I will put Jessica's information video below. And I am Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day.